Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pub Sim. Here we are at the BeerMe. Staff is rolling in for the day. Last one we got some liquor. Also got to the point where we have all of our liquor in stock. So let's turn the light on in here. As we can see, all the beer is in stock up there. Noir's getting a little low. Lenny's getting low. Lenny we got sitting out there, so I'm not too worried about it. We got our liqueur, we got our vodka, we got our schnapps. So, that is what happened on the last one. We now have 4 bartenders. We have 2 spirits experts. We have lots of bar seating. And now, all 4 cash registers done there. I don't know if we can really fit too many more tables in here. Maybe if I took away the grid placing, I could maybe squeeze in 1 or 2 more, but I don't know that we really need to. But today, I think what we're going to go for is the wine. I was looking at it. I was like, I could go for the professional spirit. It's obviously more expensive, and for this anyways, more expensive. But to get the actual stock, this is going to be cheaper than going with the spirit. So I think I'm going to go with basic wine to start with. Now, to go with basic wine, what are we going to be getting? We're going to get a Castle, an 18 and carcerations. There we go. 18 incarcerations and Mellowtail, maybe. I'm not sure if all 3 of those are going to unlock, but that's what I think we want to go with. So back to licenses. We're going to go with a basic wine. We now have $1,100 to get us some wine in here. So we can get 4, 4, and 4. So let's try that. 4, 4, and 4 is 470. So that's good. And 4 is the most that we can buy. So we're going to purchase that. Now, along with that, whoops, I should not have left the computer, because along with that, we are also going to need another stock shelf, which is $200, which we can afford. So let's put the stock shelf in first. And then after this is in, it's going to be just about time to get us a bigger stock room, because this is getting pretty tight. But let's do the same thing that we did with the liquor with this one. So Yellowtail or Mellowtail is going to be the first one. It's actually the 3rd best. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. We're going to place 1 there. And then we're going to put the rest back here just so it has a place. So it is going to go here. Then the next one is our 18 incarcerations. So that one's going to go here. And then it's going to go up here. And then last, certainly not least, our cheapest option, which is our Castle. I think this is the cheapest one. I may have just totally screwed that all up again, but Castle goes there. And now it's going to go down there. Was Castle our cheapest? Yeah, Castle was the cheapest. Okay. So now if we want to get another 4, we need $470. So we don't quite have that. But let's open up the bar. Once we get that 470, which shouldn't take us long, we'll order another crate of each one of those wines. So each one has stock ready to go. And then hopefully that will bring in more patrons for us. And then we will be making more money that we can get our next liquor license or spirits license. I swear, one of these times I will remember it is a spirits license, not a liquor license. Liqueur is one of the spirits, but I might eventually remember that. So with that first beer there, we now have enough to buy a crate of each again. So let's get a crate of each one of those wines. So that way we have stock waiting to go. So 470, we have 496. We are purchasing. We are good. A Cerrone draft will also help us out. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Now, how's everything looking back here? Everything looks good here. He is now bringing in that extra stock of everything. We've got our 2 cleaners out here just waiting to jump into action to clean any glassware that we need taken care of. How is our spirit? So that one's almost gone. That one's full. And vodka's almost gone. But we have 4 of each out here. And we have stock in the back ready to go. Oh, and there goes our first glass of wine. Extremely cheap, so we got to fix that. So we go into prices, we drop it down, go up to 4, mark all. So, let's see, 18 incarcerations at 4, castles at 4, and mellowtails at 4. So now nobody's going to be saying we have extremely cheap anymore. I think we're all going to be good. We got Pete over there. Is Pete drinking beer or wine? What are you drinking, Pete? Oh, Pete's going with the wine. Pete's classy. Still got people doing shots over here. I think going with wine was a good choice. Because if we just went with more liquor, more spirits, that would just line up more people here at this bar, which we already have a lot of people at this bar. We are not adding more bar seats. So I think going wine was the better choice because now we'll have more people ordering with our barkeeps, keeping them more busy. Money's coming in good. We're already at 1,000. We're only doing exact drinks, which is great. That's going to give us some more bonus. There's a big old glass of wine. My goodness, they fill that up. If you ever go to a wine bar and they fill it up that much, that wine bar is not doing it right. Man, she is slamming it too. And then the last bit just gets absorbed through osmosis, I guess. You ladies slam that wine. You could savor it, enjoy it a little bit. What do I know? Looks like Pete already left for the day. Got Yellow Hoodie Man back, or Gray Hoodie Man. We need to figure out a name for him still. We need to figure out a name for her still. There's Copperfield, and Copperfield, and Copperfield. Yeah, this bar's getting busy. We like to see that. Beers are all in stock. Wine's all in stock. We got everything in stock right now. I'm feeling good about this. Money is coming in. We're at 23 already. It's almost the end of day at 28. We're at level 25. There was something that we were going to unlock at 27, I thought. What was it? Was that a manager, maybe? Let's take a look. Oh, another stock worker at 27. We still only have the one stalker, so let's get another one just to be safe. I don't think we really need it, but we'll be all right. So the next license we can get will be the professional wine, which we need 6,100 for that, recommended anyway. We can get the next spirits at 4,100. Let's see, any new furniture pieces? I think everything here has been unlocked, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's see, what else? Real estate. The only thing we can get is an office extension. Maybe we go ahead and get that. So now that our stock room will be good. Another thing I was thinking about, like, I like the name BeerMe because we started off as a beer bar. My name is BeerMe, obviously. But if we have another name that now incorporates more, maybe a fun, quirky name, leave it in the comments below. Just because now we're selling spirits and wine. Prices are set, so we've got almost everything unlocked. The only thing we have left, another stalker, which I don't think we need at the moment, and then our bar manager at level 30. So the big thing is just saving up some money to get these next licenses. If we can get these next licenses, then we'll be sitting pretty good, I think. But the day is coming to an end. We might want to look at another cleaner. We'll take a look at our stock room, see how we're looking back there. Okay, so they grab a glass, and then they come back with the actual wine itself. They do the fancy pour from the bottom. There goes our stocker. What are they restocking? Oh, we're restocking wine already. Okay. Oh, wow. This goes way back here now. Okay, so we're going to need some lights in here. I don't think I have any in my inventory. I don't. We can just get some cheap lights because this is the back room when nobody cares about it. $25 is the cheapest. Do we want ceiling lights? Yeah, let's do ceiling lights because that will save us some wall space. Okay, let's go right there. Actually, let's just stagger these down the way here. Okay, now we're fully lit. And now let's think about moving some of these since we have the room. Start right there. We may end up moving these. All right, now we got our stock room going pretty well over here. We could sell that. I wonder, are we able to move this? Oh, we can move the computer too. If we move that over to here, take our grid placement off. We're just going to tuck it away in the corner there. Might actually put it here eventually. But then we could sell this. We don't need it since we have all of our stuff there. So now let's pick these up. We're going to move them over here. Pick you up. Move you there. Now we can slide these down. So let's do this. We're going to put you first. Let's put our grid placement back on just to make it easier. Oh, no, don't want that. We want this. I might try to make a better placement of these later, but for now, this is going to work. Okay, there we go. Now, what do we need? We're empty there because there's nothing, no keg that goes there. We need a cools light, and that's it right now. So let's get a cools. Beer, cools, purchase. We're at 37 for the day. One more day, maybe we'll get a liquor or a spirits license. I swear, one day I will remember that it's a spirits license. But wine has started, spirits have started, beers are fully stocked. We're doing pretty good here. We made $4,500 for the day. That's great. We spent $4,400 though. That's okay. It was needed. We still have $3,000 in the bank. We still have a case of vodka sitting out here. Let's ring that bell. Get this day started. Wonder if there's an easier way to do this wine. I don't know. We'll play around with that. But let's look and see what is it for. So the next spirits license, we're looking at $4,100. So we'll definitely have that at the end of the day. We also could do another wine, which is $6,100. I kind of like the idea of going with wine just because it gives these barkeeps something more to do. Whereas spirits are just these two. They're already working pretty well. I understand getting a better spirits license, more money coming in, but I'm not sure exactly how we want to navigate. Probably going to go with spirits just because I'll have the money for it. Whereas wine, I don't have the money right now. But we'll see. Maybe we have a record-breaking day and I just have so much money I don't know what to do with it. And we're 5 levels away from able to increase our prices yet again, which would be awesome to see. So the bartender just went and threw something away. Did he throw away? Must have been a bottle of wine, I'm assuming. Oh no, it was a spirits bottle. Is that a vodka bottle? It is a vodka bottle. So I think that now means we will have this vodka box coming in. Oh, it's raining and our employees are standing outside again. Okay, are you bringing the vodka in? All right, our pallet's now empty. Good. And that means our shelves are fully stocked. So we're going to get the vodka down there. We'll have some wines in here. We're going to have to move this one down, because we're going to need another shelf there for our next spirits. Why don't I just get like 5 more shelves? Furniture, shelf. Oh, we just leveled up again. 1. Why is it backwards? 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, what I might end up doing is moving... Actually, let's do that. We're going to move the wine. So wine we're going to go through more quickly than we will with spirits, I think. So wine we're going to put along this wall. I don't know why I took that one, because it makes sense to take it from down here instead of moving all of them, but it's fine. I'm just a dum-dum. All right, so now these will be spirits. Spirits, beers, and wines over here. So that way the stalkers can just go here, grab the wine, and go back out, because I have a feeling these wines are going to go quicker than the spirits will. The wine bottles are much smaller. But we have enough space that we can have everything in stock again. We need some noir. Beer. Pallet of noir. Or a case of noir, I should say. We're going to move this one. We're going to move... Actually, to do that, we're going to move this one. We're going to move that one. And then, actually, we can leave that one there. We're going to clear that. I also would like to get these in order of price. I know it seems dumb, but... I don't know. I kind of like those being a price. And now that's above there. Cerrone is going to go above Cerrone. Heineken's above Heineken. Liney's going to go above Liney. We got Forgetty down here. Dub, you're going to get moved to there. Forgetty down there. Cools, you're going to go up there. Noir there. Okay, now Dub down there. We'll do vodka up there. Schnapps right there. Cools down there. All right, there we go. Get everything cleared out. All right, now it's a little bit better organized. So we got our mid-tier, top tier, bottom tier, and then kegs in order of pricing. Got our spirits, we got our wine. We're looking pretty good. See how everybody's doing out here. We're about halfway to level 27. Cleaners are keeping up with everything. I think getting that second stalker was a good idea. That way they can stay on top of things better. Wine's full. Spirits are full. How are we looking back here? So we're getting low on incarcerations. Castle's a little low, but we have it. Spirits are just fine. You guys are still hanging out in the rain. I wish I could put like an awning out here for you at least, since you don't want to stand inside for whatever reason. But night's almost over. Got a couple Copperfields left, hanging out with one guy here. People are really enjoying this wine, though, it looks like. Looks like that wine was a good idea. I wasn't too sure at first, but it looks like that was the right choice. All right, those guys are done. Is our last Copperfield going to also leave? I also want to change these out. Oh, Mr. Copperfield's up for another drink. I don't know where this guy came from. I must have been standing in front of him and just didn't pay attention that he was also in the bar. But we got another wine drinker there. He's getting a beer. It must have been a Cerrone because it was $200. So $5,700 for the night. That's not a bad day's work. Once we close down for the night, next morning, we're going to probably go ahead and get this spirits wine, license, which I think would give us gin, tequila, and rum, I believe, if I remember right. All right, looks like this gentleman is done. Let's go ahead and pick up after him. Mr. Copperfield, are you done? I can still help clean up a little bit now and again. Mr. Copperfield is also done. So $5,700 at the end of the day. Let's close our doors and pay our bills. We earned 41 for the day. We spent 16, almost 17. Made a pretty good profit though. Doing pretty good. Did 53 customers for the day. I need to start watching that more. See, like, do we get more customers, less customers? But for the day, we got 53. So let's start the next day. We're not going to open the bar just yet because we're going to buy that license and then get some stock in. So, management license, professional spirit license. We got that. Now, oops, I still need to go into that computer because I need to go over to spirits. We're going to get, can we get 4 of everything right away? I don't think we'll be able to afford this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, $7,200. Definitely cannot afford that. Okay, let's knock those down. We're going to get 2 of each if we can. Let's see if we can afford this. There's 1,000, 22, 36. We can't even do that. Yikes. Okay, so we'll get 1 tequila for now. All right, let's purchase that. See, the spirits are expensive. Spirits are real expensive. Okay, we're going to do rum. Take a bottle. Oh, take a bottle. And do rum. Place drink. Okay, and then next we're going to do gin. Gin seems to be getting super popular right now. I've noticed around me, there's a lot of places advertising gin, gin drinks, craft gins. Let's open up the bar because by the time I get the tequila on the shelf, people will start rolling in. All right, so we need to get more tequila. Gin and rum I'm not as worried about, but tequila is definitely the one that we're hurting for. Let's go ahead and grab... Oh, I mess up and... I wonder if we're going to be able to still put tequila there. We'll wait and see. people are coming in. I didn't see what she ordered. Maybe should have watched. Vodka. She's going cheap. $18 incarcerations. I'm going to have to buy some more of that before too long. Okay, don't be creepy and stare at me there, buddy. They're doing liqueur. There's a tequila. All right. Oh, let's make sure our prices are set properly for those spirits. So we're going to go prices, mark down, mark up, 400%. So I don't want them ordering tequila and then they spend a fraction of the price on it. I never really noticed. Do they? Oh, they don't. Okay. So it lines up perfectly that they stand here behind those stools and they don't, like, clip into each other. I was worried about that when I was putting the bar together. So I think it's actually a good spot. Oh, she wants some more tequila. You got to be careful with that. That's going to really make you end up on the floor. So our next goal is to get enough stock of our tequila, rum, and gin that all of our stock shelves are fully good to go. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back here. Mr. Liqueur Spirits. Oh, tequila is $700 a bottle. Whew. Hope people start buying lots of tequila. Also sounds like another storming day, which is not great for our stocker and our cleaners out there. Okay, I'm going to buy one bottle. I just want to see, can I put this on the shelf? I need to hurry and get it before they pick it up. Can I put it down here? Okay, I can. Okay, good. I was afraid that because of the way I did that, I may have screwed it up, but it looks like it worked out okay. So now, things are going smooth. Pete, what are you drinking? You got a shot of rum. Love to see that, Pete. She's still doing shots of tequila somehow. I would be on the floor by now. Pete's looking around the room. Anybody see me do that shot of rum? No. No one's judging you, Pete. Mr. Copperfield's getting up from the table over there. So what did I say? I think it was 53 customers the day before, so I'll be interested to see if we get a bump since we got a new license. I don't know if it's license that give you a bump of patrons or if it's chairs and tables that give you a bump. But we'll see. See what happens here. Once we have a fully stocked liquor cabinet, we will then start working on getting our next wine license. These guys are ordering the expensive stuff, though, at least, so hopefully that means we'll recoup some of our money pretty quickly. There's a different gray hoodie guy. I didn't even realize that. So we got yellow and gray hoodie guy and just gray hoodie guy. There goes Catman. We're almost at level 27 now. I don't know if it makes sense to get the bar manager right away, because once I have the bar manager, I don't really have a job then at that point. I don't really have to do anything. So I think I'll hold off on hiring the bar manager until we hire that or buy that second property. Then I'll be worried about stocking it. So empties is good. Okay, beers are all fine. Spirits, we still need to get spirits. Oh, that thing's just going to sit there forever now, isn't it? That's fine. Oh, we need some incarceration and castle. So let's see if we can get that. Wine, castle. Hello, come on. There we go. Incarceration, purchase that. What else do we need? Can I get 4 of our first spirit? 2,000. I can do that of rum. Okay, so let's purchase rum. So we're gonna have to do them like one at a time, I think, just to. Oh, our storm is crazy out here. Let's get back inside where it's warm and cozy. We're done for the night, so I'm not going to order any more stock tonight. Yeah, all of our wine is fully stocked out here, which is good to see. What did he just stock up? We got vodka, we got schnapps, we got liqueur. Rum is full. So next we're going to work on getting gin full. How much is it for a case of gin? I only want to buy it if it's a full case. Spirit 4 of gin is $2,400. So technically we could get it right now. Not going to, just because we need money to pay bills. Beer is all good. Strela's getting a little low. Beineken's getting a little low, but we'll wait until those are actually out of stock. The cheap spirits are okay. And Mellowtail is the only one we're not full on in the wine, but we'll be all right there for a little bit. Mr. Copperfield drinking his wine. Do we have any Catmans in here? Nope, no Catman. Yeah, we're sitting pretty good. Actually, I could buy that. What was it, gin that we need next? We did rum, so let's go ahead and get our gin, I think. I think we'll still have plenty of money left over for our bills. 24, yeah, we'll have plenty of money. So let's get our gin. I wasn't going to buy more, but since we had the money, might as well. And then the only thing we'll have left is to get the tequila, which tequila is very expensive. So I'm afraid to see what absinthe and all those other ones are going to cost me. Okay, all of our spirit drinkers are done for the night. Let's see what the lady in the blue hoodie, see if she goes up for another one after this. I have a feeling she's not going to. Is that lipstick that's on the glass there? Why is your glass turning red? It's funny, I've never really paid that much attention to it, but it must be her lipstick. Coming in yoga pants and a hoodie. Alright, is she gonna go for another one? I highly doubt it. Pick that up so our cleaners don't have to come in and do it. Okay, butterfly lady is leaving. Close the door. We got $7 grand, 5,700 or 57 customers with $7 grand. That's awesome. Spent 10 grand, which is not awesome, but it's all right. We're getting our stock built up. We're getting our licenses. Let's get that going. So next is going to be our tequila, and that's going to be $2,800. Okay, so it's actually not too bad. $2,800. We'll be able to do that here shortly. And then all of our spirits, all of our wines, all of our beers will be fully stocked. We'll be ready to try to tackle our next license. I hate how these two walk inside of each other. That's just creepy. I think by the end of the day, we should probably be at level 28 for the bar. I don't think we need another cleaner or anything like that just yet, or even a stocker. I think we're good on 2 stockers until we have a fully stocked bar. Once we have all of our licenses and everything, then we'll look at getting that 3rd stocker probably. But right now, I think we're okay. I also wish that the way they did the wine was a little bit better. I wish they would bring the glass and the bottle of wine together instead of having to go back to the shelf twice. They go get a glass and then they go get the wine after that. I kind of wish it was all done together, but I'm not the programmer. They probably do it to pace it out a little bit, which I understand. Otherwise, maybe it would just be making too much money too fast. Hey, Pete. What you doing a shot of today? Looks like she's doing some rum, which we love to see. That's some good money. Not sure what Pete was drinking. That guy's doing some gin. Ah, Pete's doing rum as well. You got a little friend there, Pete. You guys hitting it off? Do rum shots of rum together? We're at 1,200. We're at 1,300. I say I needed 28, I think, to get the tequila. These spirit drinkers are going to start cashing out here shortly, so once they start cashing out, money will come in a little bit faster. We need about $1,000 more, and then we'll have enough for our tequila. Oh, Pete's cashing out. $200. Thank you, Pete. Please be safe getting home, sir. I did say 28, right? Let me go double check that. Spirits. Yeah, 28. Oh, we need another $400. How are we doing on our wines? Mellowtail is down to 1 bottle. Everything else looks okay. Do we have Dub Light? Yeah, we do have Dub. Beers are fine. We're going to have our spirits here right now. Spirits, tequila, purchase. Thank you. Okay, we are now fully stocked up on spirits. I feel good about that now. I feel like we're in a good spot. Our XP's rolling in so that we can get that last bar manager once we need it. The big thing is now just getting these last couple licenses and then getting that other property and start working on that. And the other property, we're going to definitely go a higher class with everything. I also wonder if I were to upgrade my bar here. So like this is like the starter bar. It's kind of beaten up, run down. I like the look of it. It looks like my kind of bar. It's, you know, got some wear and tear. People have used it. It's been here many years. It's your cozy, friendly neighborhood bar. But I wonder if we upgraded to that next nicer bar all the way down and around, if that would give us more XP. Not that I need more XP, but still it's nice to get more if you can. That might be an experiment we try, like the way, you know, when you upgrade your ceilings and everything, then they give you a little boost for that. I don't think we need to paint and do the walls of our storage room. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can get more money or more XP if you make even the storeroom look nice, but nobody goes back there but me and the restockers, so. Two cleaners still seem to be keeping up with everything. We don't really go through the kegs like we used to. We used to go through kegs fairly quickly. I understand that I've got 2 of each back here, so that probably helps some, but okay, we do need a Cerrone keg. Do we have Strella? Or are we out of Strella? Okay, Strella and a Cerrone keg. Let's get that before I forget. So, Cerrone keg, beer, Strella, $700, $800. We got enough. I'm not worried about $800. We'll put those away. David Copperfield there is drinking his Cerrone, so that's what we were talking about, having 2 kegs on tap at all times. They didn't have to stop serving him to wait for them to switch it out. This lady is doing shots of vodka. Hopefully it's at least good vodka, not just cheap buy at Walmart vodka. Okay, we're at $3,000 now. Now for our next wine license, what's it gonna take? So, license. Next wine is 6,100. So another full day where I don't have to buy a lot, I think will get us there. How's everything looking here? Right. That's going to be for our bar manager, which we're not going to have anytime soon because I'm going to wait till I'm either right at or close to buying that second property. We don't need another stocker. Do I need another cleaner? It's not expensive to get one, but at the same time, I'll save that money for myself so that we can get that next license quicker. That's my big thing about these kind of games. Like, I just want to spend the money as soon as I get it, and I need to be like, no, pump the brakes. Let's wait. Let's make sure we have enough money for everything before we just go diving headfirst into getting all the stuff. All right, we'll see what happens when this gentleman's done drinking his bottle here. If he is done for the night, then we'll see how we did for the day. Most of our kegs are still pretty full. And Beineken's going to go here soon. Everything else is sitting good. All right, he's done for the day. They cleaned up after him. Let's see how we did. We did 50 customers that day, so not as many customers. But we did earn $6,000, almost getting close to $7,000. We didn't spend much money because we spent, don't get me wrong, $4,000's a lot of money, but we didn't spend as much as we have been because we are pretty well stocked now. So that whenever we want to, probably another day, maybe 2 days, we'll finally have enough to get that next wine license. I think that's what we'll go for. But look at this staff rolling in. We love to see that. Helping all these guys make their dreams come true. So anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I think we're moving along pretty well. The next episode or next installment, we're going to have probably another wine license, maybe the last liquor or spirits license. And then we'll work on going towards that final wine license and that final bar that we can go purchase down the road, which will take us a little bit of grinding to get to, but we'll definitely get there. So anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I hope to see you in the next one. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks.